Well, the first one's what I mentioned earlier. If you are just brought in as the person on top and plopped in like a cherry on the top, and you had no say on the structure or the people below you, that's a really tough starting point. I think what you see in successful management teams, successful private equity companies and venture capital companies, they tend to invest in leadership teams that have been successful and can handle all this. And they don't just put the cherry on top. They ask the cherry on top, hey, who would you bring in? And so that person says, I know 4 people. I know somebody to be my chief marketing, my CFO. I know, do it. And then you bring in that first echelon of leadership that already have the cultural point of view that you do. And that's one way of lowering stress for the top leader, because if everybody's got that sense of humor, then every Monday morning you all sit down and look at each other, no matter how bad it is. Right. Hey, there's a fire on the first floor. You got to be kidding me. But nobody's like, we're all going to lose our jobs. So you see a lot of that in the investment world, where they bring in a top tier team, or they let the CEO bring in a team, and that's an opportunity for the CEO to pull people that they're compatible with, and whatever their culture, whatever their particular cultural aims are. I've never been in that position. I've never been able to just go in and bring in a whole team all at once. I've had to kind of develop people that were there. I eventually did hire some SEALs in, and they went SEALs and Rangers, and they went to got their MBAs from William and Mary and schools of that level. So I had ex-snipers, combat veterans that had all those great attitudes and
awesome.
view on life, but also had MBAs from top schools. And I was willing to let them evolve and learn and everything while they're going to school, and then they started to really drive the business. So I think if I had time, I would do that, but it doesn't have to be a SEAL, but it could be somebody with the right kind of attitude that comes in and is willing to learn. And I've committed a lot of time and put a lot of effort into people over the years, trying to groom them and prepare them and give them a shot at learning and evolving, hoping and expecting that maybe it takes 2 years or 3 years, but they're gonna be the right person at the right time when I need to scale, and I can put them in place. And I've rarely been let down.
That's awesome.